The Gladiator is regarded as one of the best towers in Tower Defense Simulator. But what is the Gladiator, and how did it become so good? It was added on the 24th of June 2019 during a Sword Fights on the Hills event, and was obtained via triumphing the event at any difficulty. The tower low-key sucked when it was first added, having only a DPS of 30 and a range of 7. It would attack by doing a spin with its sword while lunging at the enemies. At max level, any enemies within its area of attack would take 17 damage, which is not great. It did however have some pretty interesting traits. At level 3, the Gladiator got the Frenzy ability, which would increase the attack speed by 35% for 8 seconds. At level 4, it got the Sharp Edge ability, which increased its attack damage by 100% for 8 seconds. Finally, at level 5, it got the ability to heal the base by 1 HP for each kill it got. The Gladiator could actually be pretty good with both these abilities activated. The problem is, these abilities had a 60-second cooldown, so most of the time the tower did not have these boosts. So why is the tower so good now? Why is it considered the best event tower in TDS? Well, the developers realized how trash the Gladiator was, and they gave that man the biggest glow up ever. Before I continue, do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe to join the Blue Hair Mafia. It helps me out a lot and I really appreciate it. It was changed a total of 5 times. After all the buffs and revamps, this is what the tower's stats look like now. First of all, its animation was changed into a quick 180-degree swipe. This made its fire rate much better, lowering it to once every 0.5 seconds at max level. Its damage was also greatly increased, now dealing 40 damage per hit instead of 17. This means that the Gladiator's DPS went from 30 to 78, which is more than doubled. It did unfortunately lose the Sharp Edge ability, and the level 5 Gladiator no longer heals the base. This is made up by the fact that the cooldown for the Warrior's Call ability was halved down to 30 seconds, and the ability now lasts 15 seconds instead of 8. This is a huge improvement, as it allows you to spam the ability a lot more. Now I know what you're thinking, a tower with 78 DPS and 6 range sucks. The Accelerator has 243 DPS and way better range. Why would anyone use this tower? Well, there's a few reasons why. First of all, price. A max level Gladiator only costs 11,050 cash, compared to a max level Excel which costs 48,000 cash. That means that for the same price of an Excel, you can get 4 Gladiators. That adds up to 312 DPS, which is about 79 more than an Excel. The second reason why the Gladiator is so good is that it's a splash attacker. This means that any enemies within the Gladiator swing take damage. Because of this, the Gladiator is amazing at clearing swarms. Let's say the Gladiator hits 3 enemies per swing. That will give it a DPS of 234. That's almost as much as the Accelerator for a fourth of the price. The final advantage the Gladiator has is its ability. The 35% increase to its attack speed gives it a DPS of 105. Now let's say again that the Gladiator is hitting 3 enemies at once. That gives it an insane DPS of 316 for only 11,050 cash. Oh my god! The Gladiator's low price and high DPS allows it to be used effectively throughout an entire game. Usually, it's used as a cheap starter tower. However, you'll find that its DPS and splash damage still hold up in the late game. In its current state, I'd most definitely rank the Gladiator as an S tier tower. It's dope, powerful, and fun to use. It's a shame that it's an event tower, because I feel like everyone should have the chance to use it. This video took a lot of time to make, so if you enjoyed, please hit that like button and subscribe to join the Blue Hair Mafia. I'll see you on the next video.